It helped me fight him.
Здравейте на всички, аз съм Ембата и се завръщаме с Alan Wake. Тук тъкмо се бяха зачудили какво се случва с господин младежа. Добре. Overtake by a dead man.
There's no rational explanation to what we just saw.
I'd love to blame this on mass hallucination caused by inhaling volcanic gas, but we both know that's bullshit. This was supernatural.
Well, I'm glad you were the one to say it. Now we can figure out a way forward. Right before things got crazy, Sheriff Breaker just vanished.
Maybe the sheriff knew more than he was letting on.
He seemed anxious, like he dreaded what was coming. One more mystery. The victim of a ritualistic murder turns into a monster. Is there a connection?
Looks to me like the cult of the tree is performing rituals to create monsters.
Maybe.
We
need to start with learning this cult's goal, their purpose.
The purpose.
Saga was back at Cauldron Lake. Saga had to pursue Nightingale into the overlap. Finding a way in would be difficult. A ritual. Saga would learn how. Stop the monster.
The message. Saga was better than he was there to Nightingale was, but wasn't. Taken, creature of darkness, he was beyond her reach. For some other strange reality, the dark place merged with ours, the place and the dark place. A tarp thrown over top, drowning everything beneath it, a flood of darkness, soaking into everything, spoiling it, rotting it. This page called the area an overlap. Saga had to pursue Nightingale into the overlap, finding a way into would be difficult, require precise steps, a ritual. Saga would learn how. Stop the monster, her job before he killed again, he'd be inside waiting for her. Това песента ли само? Чакайте, че YouTube ще ме дрънне.
The autopsy room was a mess, like a bomb had gone off. Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her under the light, lurched past her. The Taken could not see into bright light. The light hurt them, hurt the darkness in them, made them vulnerable.
Добре.
A dead man turned into a monster. Light as a way to fight him. Pages predicting the future? There's no rational explanation.
Типа.
This is the case we must solve.
Where did Nightingale? Aha. According to the person, he went back to Cauldron Lake and he's taken. The overlap, what these pages aren't making any sense. Intro. Figure out what Nightingale went if cases. Какво?
Finding a Casey movie lunchbox out here can't be a coincidence. Another message? Yes.
Добре. А от другото какво? Добре.
We're dealing with an organized group of killers, not a lone serial killer. The cult of the tree is behind these murders. This case just became much more complicated. I'll need to start a new file. But it's my first cult case. Exciting.
Exciting. Okay. The Cult of the Tree.
I need to know more about the Cult of the Tree if I'm going to shut them down.
Ние колко такова имаме? Така, чек са. Добре. Добре. Горъкна. What kind of cult? Носят пущинящини. Добре. 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 Добре.
That's it.
But it should be. Is missing head can be a coincidence?
That's not right.
Добре. Нашарихме го доста набързо това. Значи убийството... Тук ни е квеста за момент, така че ще оставим убийството. Добре, махна се тук.
The page places Nightingale back at Cauldron Lake. Calls him a taken. We need to head over there, stop him, before anyone else gets hurt.
Okay.
Добре, отиваме наобратно тук. Между другото, защо пенера ми го няма някой, да каже? И защо не се обадим на някой да кажем, ало хора, един от вас тук е сдал леко багажа. Ще може ли да дойдете, нещо да си го приберете, Пешо, Гошо?
Sheriff Breaker disappeared. Nightingale turned into some sort of a monster and there are offices down. You two handle things here. We need to get back to Cauldron Lake immediately.
Fuck me. That's terrible. We'll do what we can, man.
Ще мисля, че знаеш нещо ти пущиняче. Тук пипахме ли всичко навсякъде?
That's crazy, right, Thornton? Nightingale's heart was missing. How could he do anything? He's dead.
Well, yeah, right. Well, that's all crazy talk. Monsters aren't real, and what do you mean the sheriff disappeared?
Еми изчезна.
He's gone like magic? Magic's not real. Magic's not real. Right, Mulligan?
No, Thornton. Monsters aren't real, and magic's definitely not real.
Не мога. Да, слушам ви, не се притесняйте. Това може да се махне от екрана. Наговорих се. Айде отивам. Тук моля да пипаме сега. Има 9 патрона. Тук мога пипам. Патрони имаме.
I need something to cut this.
Добре, така си кажи. Така си кажи. Търсиме бълката, резачки, ножовки, Пешо, Гошо. Тук няма ли една ножовка някой да се остави? Колко за това? Тук няма никой, тук няма никой. Тази девойка е нещо самотна тук.
My client has been held here long enough. Are you gonna let me speak to them or not?
Just a moment, ma'am. Someone will be right with you.
Нищо интересно в машината. Само ли влезнаме тук?
I can't force it open.
How many times do we have to do this, Walter? Huh?
I want
On
out!
my wit's end.
Something bad's going down. I can feel it. Let me out!
Добре, дайте да не се разсевам. Освен ако не може да пипа нещо тук. Stay alert in public.
Nightingale and his cult are dangerous. We need to be prepared in case things escalate more than they already have. Can you call it in, Casey?
A smart choice, Anderson. Yeah, Agent Casey here. Yeah. We need backup. The Bright Falls case. Whoever you can spare. ASAP. Think we'll actually find Nightingale at the lake?
The pages haven't been wrong yet.
We can't assume the person writing these pages isn't playing us.
I agree. But it's our best lead.
И резачки, ножовка. Така, бата, ти си пуши отвънка, те ги избиха вътре. Има доста полицейски коли за броя персонал, който видях аз тук. Тук ли беше нещо? Да. Ей, не мога да стигнем до колата. Лед.
That concludes our debate on whether pets should be allowed at this year's bake sale. For those of you just tuning in, you're listening to the Pat Main Radio Hour, brought to you by Davis Family Moose Jerky. And boy, what an eventful day here in Bright Falls. By now, we've all seen the FBI setting up shop in town, and I'm sure you're all asking the same question I am. Did they bring all this darn rain with them? Deerfest is right around...
Добре, шавали. Нямаме тук случайно някой се зарезва някакви черкуляции.
I'm gonna take a quick look around. Meet you back at the car.
Като не сме заедно, се чуваме по радиото. Добре. Да разбирам, че насам за момента не мога да ходим. Да, трябва да режем нещо. Ето е. Взимай ножовката и къци. Не мога да бутнат, бат се, не мога да бутнат. Добре. Това беше нещо кола. И защо ми странното усещане, че ще пристигнем при Найтингейл точно като стане вече?
Just getting my bearings. Ready to go?
Waiting on you.
Айде към Калдън Лейк да видим какво ни чака там. Лети мъгла.
Clean, Anderson.
Защо и предния път, докато го дадахме? You know the detective character from his books. Alex Casey. Yeah, I've heard the jokes at the office. Cold case Casey. И тук от тебе се прецака аудиото на клип.
You know the detective character from his books, Alex Casey.
Yeah, I've heard the jokes at the office. Cold case Casey. Murder case Casey. Sorry.
Ha. It's the same name, similar job. It's the first thing anyone thinks of. It annoyed me, but that was it. Then, 10 years ago, I started getting strange letters in the mail. Fragments of prose describing murders. You've heard the stories about what happened in New York.
Аз слушам аудиото и не чета.
Bodies started to pile up. It was a murder cult. Turns out the fragments sent to me were from the crime books of Alan Wake. The cult was copycatting the murders from the books. In their heads, they were performing a ritual to bring Wake back. Their imagined prophet. After that case, I started looking into Wake's disappearance on the side.
And you thought...
Добре, започват да споменават Чичо и Алън. Но наистина предния път, докато пътувахме, така пак се прецака аудиото. Не съм сигурен от играта ли от мен ли. То няма много трети вариант.
The page says Nightingale's in something called an overlap. Need to figure out exactly what that means.
I'm happy I'm not in charge of this mess.
Първо на кой е този мотор, второ на кой е този бус.
Let's start looking for Nightingale where he was killed.
Добре, спускаме се насам, после насам. Младеж, бе, кубичеш, не ходи без мен, защото ще стане хубаво.
Because they're behind this, or because they can see what's coming. Impossible things are happening here. A world operating on different rules. I need to understand this strange logic. To see the clues. To solve the case. I've been thinking more about the cult of the tree. What sort of cult refers to themselves as a cult?
Много готино изглежда така.
They don't.
We're not seeing the full picture yet.
Хайде само да... Вие пък ви сте, бе?
Hey, hello there. How are you folks doing?
Those restricted area signs don't do a damn thing, huh?
Hello, Saga Anderson. Are you two supposed to be here?
I'm Ilmo Koskela. Fantastic to meet you. And yes, Stephen here hired me to show him through the woods. He's in town on important government business. Fixing this impressive piece of hardware.
I work for the FBC, ma'am. I'm authorized to be here.
And I bet you two are here about that murder. Nasty stuff. How's it going?
What is this thing?
It's just a monitoring station, ma'am. The Federal Bureau of Control checks volcanic activity and air toxicity levels. No need to worry, though. It's mostly for research purposes.
That's one gorgeous weather saga. Looks Nordic. I bet a family member made it.
How did you hear about the murder, Ilmo? Do you know anything that could help us?
People tend to tell me things. The Koskela brothers are kind of a household name around here. Speaking of, if you're looking for some fun, stop by Watery. Just down the road from Bright Falls, there's our Coffee World amusement park. There's sauna ya vista. And we offer a variety of guided tours, hunting,
Coffee
fishing,
World, but...
hiking, whatever strikes your fancy. You name it, we probably got it.
My mother made this sweater for me. How do you know?
I knew it. My mom used to knit those sweaters for me and my brother. Watery, my hometown, was founded by Finnish immigrants. So between your name and the sweater, I figured your family might be from Finland too. Suomi, Finland. Ulla, Karjalan piirakka.
Close. My mom's family is from Sweden originally. I don't know much about them beyond that. The sweater is just something to remember her by. Stephen, we're investigating a murder that occurred nearby. What can you tell me about your bureau?
Nothing that isn't classified, I'm afraid. But I don't know anything about a murder. Operations here are run by a different department. I'm just here to make some repairs. The wiring on this thing frays every couple months.
Yep, that's the raccoons. They grow real big here with teeth like you wouldn't believe. Can't nor run through a garbage can.
Thank you. I need to head out.
You said if signs of tampering signal was alerted to transmission that is not on a roll, so fix it. So annual alerts will come back our way, but it's definitely concerning. I'll take a report and investigate in depth. Leaving this here in case not takes. I'm not the next person to fix this thing. If you're reading this, check for tampering. We may need to put more secure metal casings around the whole thing so the raccoons couldn't get into it anymore. Значи някой подпипва. Някой подпипва тук. И добива идея какво ще е времето. И така нататък и така нататък. Това е някой байкърче.
Let's get to the murder site, Casey. A lot of things about this case keep bothering me. But one thing feels really off. Breaker's disappearance. I don't get the feeling Nightingale was responsible.
He was about to give you more of those pages. Something didn't want us to have them? Or was protecting him from Nightingale? Spontaneous combustion? I don't know. Not the kind of disappearance we normally solve. Our crime scene's drowning. I never minded rain. Feels like home.
No sign of Nightingale. But the page did place him at Cauldron Lake, in an overlap. So how do we follow him there?
Maybe something around here will tell us.
Bare feet. Nightingale. I'll see where these footprints lead. Can you comb through the crime scene one more time, KC? Just in case?
On it. If anything comes up, I'll radio you.
We've seen this symbol before.
Good eye.
After we find Nightingale,
Това е добър въпрос,
what
между другото.
then? I've never arrested a monster.
I've watched you arrest plenty of monsters, Anderson.
You know what I mean. Monsters. Light worked against him at the morgue. That might be the only way to stop him from hurting anyone else. Monsters, overlaps, rituals. What do you make of all of this?
The killers are usually the ones performing the ritual, not the detective. Acting
Добре
like
казано,
there's
между
some
другото.
fantasy. They may be trying to get you involved, forcing you into their twisted world.
But with dead men coming alive, the word ritual starts to have more weight behind it. We need to look around, learn what this ritual is.
Така, аз искам да влезна вътре, защото вътре мисля, че има помпа. Нали е тук? Тъмънът е тук вътре. А затова искам да вляза. Съжаление, играта не е съгласна с мен, че влизането... Сега поне знаем, че може да се ползваме пистолетчетата. Имаме 28 патрона и се чувстваме неунищожими.
Wonder what's inside. I should take a look around for a way to open this thing. A locked box. Is that the cult of the tree symbol on it?
Wash hands, take chicken out of reach, taken up. Добре.
A creepy twig sculpture?
Wash hands, take a chicken off the fridge.
Hey there, Mr. Deer. You remind me of a dream I had.
Какво беше третото? Wash hands, take a chicken from the fridge. Take a nap. Добре. Пускай. Да. Цялата къща е в някакви такива... Let it be warning to you, fellow trespassers. They say the lake is a caldera, something formed by a erupting volcano, the sinkholes it leaves in its wake. But what if that's not true? What if it's something else, something less natural and much more man-made? Intentional? I said the lake's not formed, it's designed and it has a purpose. The lake is hiding place. Beneath the calm surface lies a secret machinery ready to be activated at the press of a button, and the people with the button, they're not that big. They're in that big house by the lake preparing, I know it. This drawing. Waterline in Rio, caldera is made from a volcano, lava. Second drawing, waterline, engineer structure. Ти машини? Strange machinery. Добре. Така, няколко знаят точно каква му е работата на... Опа, чакайте. Wash hands. Двете. Ляво дясно. Значи, второто е горе-долу, ляво дясно.
He hid the bodies in the forest.
Така. Ляво дясно. Добре, имам 2 от 3. Нали? Wash hands, take chicken out of fridge, taken up. Wash hands. Значи или са двете, или нагоре-надолу. Не, двете по диагонал. Двете по диагонал. Двете по диагонал. Двете по диагонал, казахме. Няма други такива, ето са. Двете по диагонал. Аз почва да се... Take a chicken out of fridge, take a nut. Добре. Те са най-долу. Те са втори.
Did you know this entire area is inside a caldera? This whole mountain used to be an active volcano. Imagine the force it took to carve this crater out of the earth.
Аз се побъркам вече.
So be sure to take it in.
So essentially we're standing in the gaping maw of hell.
You got it. I used to love geology when I was in school. I helped Logan build a great baking soda volcano for her science fair.
Cheating on a science fair? That's almost a crime, Anderson.
I'm not gonna say no to quality time with a volcano. I mean, my daughter. Notes and ammo.
Ох, мале.
Looks like they're tools of the trade.
Don't take anything if you aren't on one of the trees. Christmas. Значи от тук връщаме се от обратната страна. Това е наобратно.
this is Agent Anderson and Agent Casey, FBI. We'd like to come in and ask a few questions pertaining to an investigation.
The station heads are not currently available. Access is restricted without their permission.
Nice talking to you too.
Добре. И след като загубихме една камара време с търсенето, давайте да видим какво ще си намерим сега. Младежа къде е на гората? Добре, бац, поглежда тук, аз имам да търся Найтингейлчо. Само да не ми светиш в очите, така. Сега въпросът е насам ли сме? От тук ще влезнем. От тук ще влезнем. Същата сграда ли си? Същата сграда си. Добре, за какво го показват на картата, ако не му отида да го взема? Това е за тази врата, предполагам. Point of interest. Тук отвънка ли? Това където снимахме. Добре. Чайте се побъркам вече. Хубаво, така ни се връщам.
Toys. She's 14, Casey.
Okay, so what do I get her?
Get her a book. Something weird and dark. Maybe that'll get her back into reading.
Си пуснем ние фенера. Забелязате ли сянката? Защо? Я изчакайте само за секунда. Така, нещо ми се беха бъгнали настройките и ми светеше всичко. Нагласихме си нещата. Аз обръщам внимание, че водата ми изглежда някаква странна.
The tracks lead into the water. Where'd you go from here? I can feel something. A presence. Nightingale isn't far. I know Nightingale is somewhere around Cauldron Lake.
The tree was a threshold. This place and the dark place. You're in over your head. Next stop, Caldera Street Station.
The threshold, like a doorway, leading to Nightingale. It's somehow connected to a tree. Witch's Ladle?
Добре. Nightingale went through the tree into some other place. Я пускай фенера. Това ми иска болт кътърс. Watch sign.
What is that? Seems like it's reacting to the light. These aren't the same tracks that were here before. They're headed into the tree, not out of it. My flashlight burned the dark stuff away. It was covering another page.
The fuse was in place. Saga stepped into the witch's hut. Inside, a bright light. There were objects that stood out to Saga, as if the light had manifested them.
The witch's hut. Okay. I trust the pages to lead me to the overlap.
Значи така и така. Вече знаем как се бориме с уредите. Това само аз се го чух.
This is the witch's hut.
Here live the witch couldn't live the word spirit may still be around this place. Страхотно, само вещици ми трябват.
Described the hut being lit and mentioned a fuse.
Това гори батерия. Не се правим експеримент тогава. Защо всичко точно карта трябва да... Точно карта трябва ми зарежда по 5 минути. Карта. Назад и после наляво.
Okay, I found another page. This fuse is busted.
Mitch told me today that her family is moving away this sex. I haven't even told her that I liked her yet. Was that the point anymore? She said the parents want to go get better jobs and get her to a better school in the big city. I guess that's where who wants to stay in the bright effing falls. So I told her. She said thanks. Fucking kill me Monday. I snuck out last night, went to the big house by the lake instead of just watching it from the here like I always do. Instead of just sitting around like I always do. Screw that. Anyway, something weird is going down here. I'm going to find out what's going to go back here tomorrow with better gear. I bet we can find a way inside the building. Take some photos. It's going to be epic. Съм сигурен колко епично е било, бац. Това бяха батерии, предполагам. По-скоро се надявам.
This one looks good. People should really stop littering, though. A lunchbox again. Who's leaving these out here?
I know things can get a little crazy around here, but if you ever feel scared, just remember that Alan is watching over us. Manuscript fragments. Добре.
Is Witch's Ladle the doorway into the overlap? If so, that's where I'll find Nightingale. Light is the key. To stay safe. But for something more to be revealed as well.
Psychology symbols. Добре. Good stashes.
These stashes could contain clues about the cult. Better keep an eye out for more.
Добре. И Alex Casey's lunches boxes. Alan Wake, what the hell are those? She had found it among the... Ah!
The fuse was in place. She found it among the junk in the forest. Saga stepped inside the witch's hut. Something rushed through her. A presence. Familiar. She couldn't quite place it. Something long forgotten. She tried to hold on to it, but it was already gone. Inside, a bright light. Saga felt safe, like nothing could hurt her here. There were objects that stood out to Saga as if the light had manifested them, pulled them from the darkness. A shift in reality, heavy with hidden meanings. A coffee thermos, a shoebox, a mop and a bucket, a poster on the wall, and in the cabinet, another manuscript page.
Остава само разберем къде по дяволите да го сложим този бушон. О! Така, термос.
Another page. Making progress.
Чакайте се. Първо обект е термос. О! Добре. Имаме сейв. Мопен бъкет. Аз не виждам мопен бъкет. Разбържете, като влезахме тук навънка, става някакво скандално тъмно вече. Влезем тук. Затари тежки порти.
The image of the witch in the sign. Saga addressed the witch. The smudged line on the heart. The second part recited from memory. I brought you the heart, witch. Show me the terror. Saga pushed the heart through the hole in the sign.
С контроли, бе, батко. Chance to enhance saga abilities. Добре. Increase maximum skill. Какво е? Добре. Адрес the Witch. Добре, сейфваме тук. И ще продължим младежи следващия път. Този път преди да пускам играта ще погледна първо настройките, защото им чувство, че се бяха върнали към това, което беше преди. Както и да е. Това е всичко от мен за момента. Ако клипът ви е харесал, ако не ви е харесал, нямаше толкова екшен, малко пообикаляхме, но предполагам, че ще наваксаме съвсем скоро. Чао и ще се видим тогава.